Hello.
Kia ora, whakalofa, lahi atu, holowanaka. Welcome to this game here between Niue and Fiji. Kotiro, girls team here at the PYC up here at Bay Roscoe, home of the Vikings. This is the first game for these young ladies. Just getting ready to kick off is Niue there in the traditional blue, and obviously Fiji out there to the left. Very beautiful to see both teams and their waiata, their war dances here today as we hear the hura in the background. And we're away with the first run of the game through Fiji. These young ladies here have no fear. Well, straight into the action now. That was the number 8 for Fiji, Michaela. Once again, a lot of communication, a lot of comms out there from these young ladies. Just trying to get their defensive structures right here, Niue. And once again, just mentioning, I love the female version of rugby league. You know, they just play the game 100 miles an hour, no egos. They just play the game that we all love. So here's Fiji now, getting driven back in some strong Niuean defense. Just short of the 40-meter line now. They know they've got to get to their kick, and get to the kick they do. Oh, and it bounces back. And it goes back into the hands of Fiji. And there's going to be a runaway. Is it going to be in the ball? Is caught there. So it's a recount there. I can see the ref in the background. He's saying, hey, that is a recount. So Fiji now with another set of 6, getting closer and closer to the line. Millimeters away now. Fiji goes into the number 6, and they're charging straight through. But there's a brick wall there right in front of them. Oh, that looked a little bit too high, and it was there. Showing from the referee, Gabriel. He's the man in charge in the middle. And on our 2 touches, we've got Dave and Himana running the touch judge. So Fiji right now trying to opt to go through the prop forward, Michaela. She's meeting some heavy defense there by Niue. Comes back out to the number 10, trying to get through. Once again, a Niuean defense there, right there to meet them. Fiji now just opting to play one-off football. Just trying to just tuck the ball under and go. But the defense now from Niue is very strong. So the ball right there, 8 meters away from the try line are Fiji. Great to see the sportsmanship of these young ladies here. 5 meters away from the try line now. Fiji, they're still just trying to play one off and just trying to muscle their way through. And that was the 5th and final. And the referee saying, hey, that was a try. He said the tackle was incomplete, and he's going to give the try. So Fiji, they're happy about that one. All the smiles are coming from the sub box, and their coaches are very ecstatic with that one. So Fiji in for the first points of this game. As you look back in on the replay there, a little bit of an unorthodox try, and she wiggles her way around and plants the ball down. Great try there by the number 10, it looks like. Marianne. So Fiji with the first points on the board. Bit of an overcast day with a slight breeze as well here today. Just going through her ritual of attempting for this conversion. And she likes it, the crowd likes it, the Fiji supporters and coaching staff love it. So that's another 2 points on the board for Fiji to take an early lead in this match. It's been a beautiful morning here today, seeing all the cultures out here in New Zealand, Māori, Cook Island, Niue, Fiji, Tonga, Samoa. It's been a good, positive vibe out there with the crowd as well. Samoa now getting us back underway is Niue. Oh, that one there was just a little bit too high from the Niue defensive line. Fiji will gladly take that penalty, just saying, hey, I might just tap this one. It looks a little bit too far to kick. Just waiting for the referee now, Gabriel. So Fiji now meeting some heavy, determined Niuean defense, driving her back. There's tackle one. Another one now, Fiji. Nice little cutback play, but how about that shoulder there from the number 7, O'Reilly Aki. Putting on a nice shot there. Fiji, and the ball comes loose now and still play on. There's a Niue at number 22, Adalia Peto. Oh, big charging run there from the 17. Helena, low Molly. And another penalty here. Gabriel, our referee, in the middle. He's just saying, hey, you guys weren't onside. You need to get back to 10 meters. Big charging run there from the number 18. Loramo. And there's a easy try there to the center, wearing the number 4 jersey, Lyric Tupu, in to score the first points for Niue right next to the goalposts. So as we look back in on the replay here, nice charging run there by Loramo. Out of dummy half there, just sees a nice little opening and scores 4 points for her team. Once again, Lyric Tupu. Looks like her centre partner there, Kaylin Tohilima, in the number 3 jersey. She's going through her tradition with kicking the ball, and that one there is good. So that evens the score out to 6 points. Or like I said, a bit of an overcast day here today. Here on field 2, just waiting for the tee and the ball. And there we go, we see the young tee boy running the tee out. Always good to see our young ones out here. So Fiji now, moments away of getting this game back underway. Here we are, nice up and under kick there. First hit up now by Niue. Another one just dropping under, a little cut move there. That was the number 11 there. Kalo Laney Lomoli. The big prop now, trucking it forward, making some great yards here. Niue, Marino. Here's the 7. Oh, she gets a little helping hand from her teammate there. O'Reilly Aki earning a penalty. Once again, Fiji just getting caught offside, not making back 10 metres. So this will be a fresh set of 6 here for the Niue Kotiro, the Niue team. Nice charging run, but some great courage defense there by Fiji. Another strong run here, getting a good roll on Niue. Once again, that's Loramo. Oh, and that looks like a try there out of dummy half. And I think that's a mirror image of how they scored the first try from Lyric Tupu. Just scoops it from dummy half and sees a bit of clear pasture over the white line. As we look back in on the replay now, nice, solid, strong running there by Loramo. And once again, the number 4, Tupu. She scored in the same fashion earlier on, only a few minutes ago. Takes the score out to 10 points to 6 with this conversion to come by none other than Kaylin Tohi Lima. And that conversion is successful, so that stretched the lead to 6 points. The score now 12-6 in favour of Niue. So just waiting for Fiji to get us back underway. Just looking earlier on, there have been a few penalties there against Fiji, and the same thing, not finding the, not getting onside, not finding the 10-metre mark. Great take there by Mackenzie Vaha. Once again, Fiji showing no fear, getting right in the front of these big Niuean young ladies. So number 22 now, Adalia Pito for Niue. Coming out to the left-hand edge, throwing a couple of dummies here. It's the number 9, Poda Tetu. Oh, and she's made in a desperate tackle there by Fiji. The tackle there needed to be done, otherwise it would have been try time. But it looks like it's, oh no, it's short. It's short. We're just going to have a look here now. It's a penalty in favour of Niue. Well, the ref just saying, hey, take it back and play the ball. There's a big clear space there, girls, from the Fiji defensive line. They'll want to close that up real quick. And the number 11, she can see some pasture there, and that's another held up. So great effort from Fiji in terms of their defense, especially on their line. They'll probably want to have to try and get off their line quick, smart, because all the momentum here with strong runners like that. But what a one-on-one tackle. Great tackle there. Niue now just looking. They're getting closer and closer. Great defense now from Fiji. Half a metre away, and there's a try score. She opts to pass it this time, and the ball's still going through the hands. Great defense, Fiji. Can they hold out? How long can they hold out for? Oh, and that's a try time to the number 22, Adalia Pito. Prior to that, though, Fiji, great effort on defense. Looking back in at the replay now. Obviously, you can see under the post, there's a big hole there, and especially with the great footwork there by Pito. It's definitely hard to stop close to the line. Kaylin Tohilima. She will most likely add the extras here, right in front of the post. And that kick goes over. So that stretches the lead once again. 18-6 in favour of Niue. Once again, Fiji find themselves in this familiar territory and kicking the ball back after a try has been scored. Great kick there by Fiji, but you probably don't want to kick it to this young lady here. She was one of the try scorers in this first half. The ball goes back just short of halfway now. Niue sitting nice and deep. This courageous Fijian team here on defense showing no fear as to getting in front. Great run there by the number 1 for Niue. That's Braxton Brown. Finding the way up the middle of the field is the number 17, Helena Lomoli. 8 meters away from the try line. The Fiji, there's heaps of room out wide and a little bit of a knock on, just going for the intercept. They were pretty lucky there, Fiji, in terms of not getting back to the try line. So our referee's just signaling, hey, it's a scrum in favour of a Niue. So Niue here, they'll probably look to try and find some space or look where the space is and try and get the ball to that part of the field. The referees are saying, hey, make sure all of our heads are in the scrum there, ladies. They go down the blind there. They can see a bit of open space, but Fiji's defense right there to meet. Luramo. The referee now saying, hey, that was a knock on. I've seen that. So Fiji getting a turn with the ball now, and that's thanks to their defensive effort, especially down there right on their try line. Probably one of the hardest areas to defend is on your line. Obviously, the other team gets a lot of momentum. They've probably got more chance of getting over the try line. So credit to Fiji there. Let's see what Fiji can do. They make the ball bounce. Can't get around the Niuean player there. The referee now is just saying, hey, there goes another penalty. So let's see what Fiji do. They tap and they're opting to run it. She's going to pass it. No, she holds it. Some great defense there by Niue, just pushing up, complementing their line speed. Fiji now still going, and man, these shoulder tackles from this Niuean team. Probably some of them are a lot better than what some of the boys can do in terms of that courage and getting right in front of the ball carrier. So there's tackle 2 now. Still finding it a little bit tough to get out of their red zone, Fiji, especially with those shoulders and just driving back defense. It's that O'Reilly Aki once again in the number 7 jersey. Fiji opting to just run it straight back at those 2 defenders, and that's tackle 5 there. So wanting to get to a kick here, or let's see what they opt to do. Yep, and that's a pretty good kick. That's where they want to be. And it's an excellent kick, especially if you get the ball back. So Fiji, with a little bit of luck on their hands, get the ball back. And that's a scrum right on the 40-meter line. So just waiting here for the referee's instructions. So, hey girls, make sure to put everything down. Try to do a sneaky move off the back of the scrum, but one of the try scorers, Adalia Peto, she was right there to meet Fiji. Now the referee's just trying to have a count, and I think Fiji's got 14 players on. I wonder if that's a good coaching tactic. So, yeah, one too many players on, so the referee, he's counted the players and they had 14 on. So one of the Fijian players need to go off. So that'll be a penalty back to Niue. So, yep, just waiting now. Referee's blowing his whistle. Good carry there by Helena Lomuli, who's been very busy in this first half. Oh, look at that. Solid running up the middle, but great defense there on Charity Whālogo. Again, 5 meters away from the try line is the hooker, Poda Tetu. And they just find some great numbers and excellent ball skill to move the ball from right to left. Adding another 4 points on the board for Niue. Good to see the boys supporting in the background as well. As you look back here, it goes through the fullback Braxton Brown. Braxton Brown easily passes it on to Saraya Ngā Tuakana to extend the lead in favour of Niue. 22 points to 6 with this conversion to come. Just once again going through her ritual. She's about a good 3 meters away from the sideline. There's a little stab and a little dig. It's a decent kick, but it's not good enough. Not going to add another 2 points, so the score remains 22 points to 6 in favour of Niue. Waiting for Fiji now to get us back underway. Great take there by Niue. Making a few interchanges now as the Niue and coaching staff. Ball comes back to the middle of the field. Looking back in on the action now. Niue making some easy meters up the field there. Coming back. The referees are saying, hey, take that back, please. Back here, there's one of the danger ladies here. Just moving the ball out to the winger, and she gets taken over the sideline. So another great defensive effort there by Fiji. Yeah, looking back in on the action now. Fiji just trying to make their way out of the red zone, and Niue now, easy try, too strong, too big. It's that same lady, once again, that same young lady with the red headgear. As you look back in on the replay now. Oh, just a little bit too slow. The ref was fine with that one. And the number 18, Loramo, too strong, that close to the line. So once again, the centre, Kaylin Tohilima, responsible for the kicking duties. Strikes it well, and that goes straight through the middle of the post, taking the score out to 28 points to 6 in favour of Niue. So just looking back in on the action now, little drizzling down, a few little spits and that, nothing too heavy in terms of the rain, overcast as well. So Fiji now, 4 minutes left to play in this first half of this 17s grade. Once again, no question about Fiji's courage with their defense just getting right in front of them, right in front of Niue. Second tackle now, some great yards made by the Niue team and another solid run. Big number 10 trucking forward. She's still going and she gets the offload. Great tackle now. You want to tackle Lyric Tupu in the number 4 jersey because she's already scored 2 tries. Oh, some clinical play here shown by Niue. Great ball movement of the ball. 5 meters away now from the try line. Tupu gives it out wide and it's going to be another try for the number 23. Soraya Tuakana, extending that lead out to 32 points to 6 in favour of Niue. Some great ball handling there from the Niue team. Obviously have got a few set plays up their sleeve, and especially with moving that ball from right to left as you look back in on the replay here. See, Tupu, she gets it off to her number 9 and just an easy ball out to Soraya. She puts on a nice left foot step and just too strong that close to the line. Just waiting for the conversion now. Close, but just not close enough. So that keeps the score locked in at 32 points to 6 in favour of Niue. Once again, a beautiful day down here at Bay Roskell of Vikings club rooms. Some good, a good vibe out there amongst the supporters. I know that probably comes Sunday, everything heightens. Obviously, finals footy, supporters get a little bit more rowdy. As long as we keep it all nice and positive and let these young females and males do their thing on the field, I think everyone will be in for an excellent day. Once again, there's the number 10, Charity Valongo, with a nice run and an offload, finding Braxton and Brown there with that pink, beautiful headgear, and that ball comes loose now. So Fiji will get a turn with the ball. Let's hope Fiji can finish their set of 6 or even better, add some more points on the board to their cause. So there is the scrum there. Had a good 48 metres away from the Fijian try line. Coming back out wide now in towards the middle of the field, Fiji, and that Fijian style of play, just throwing the ball around. Tackle one now off the scrum. Very quick, these young ladies. You can see it in their movement of the legs, and the ball comes out and it gets back into the hands of Fiji. So looking back in on the action now is the number 4 for Fiji. Tries to put on a little bit of a step. Some great defense there. It's Marianne Dovoivoi. Comes back to the middle of the field. It's a hard-working prop in Michaela. So that'll be a penalty in favour of Fiji. Let's see what they opt to do now. Do they kick it out? Do they tap it? Looks like they're just going to tap this one. Saying, yep, we'll just tap it and give it to you. Looks like the number 11 there, and there's the hooter. That's gone for half-time. So, obviously, as you can see on the screen, Niue at 32, Fiji 6. We're going to take a quick break now, team, and we'll be back very shortly with the second half. Whakalofa alahi atu. Bulavanaka. Kia ora, and welcome back to the second half between Niue and Fiji in the under-17s PYC Pacific Youth Cup tournament here at Bay Roscoe Vikings, the home of the Vikings. As you can see, it's been all Niue in the first half. Let's see if Fiji can turn this around, or with Niue carry on their rampaging running style, as you are witnessing right now through the number 10, the Charity Whalongo. She takes the first settle there for Niue. Niue wastes no time in mucking around. Chewing up the meters in the middle of the field is Helena Lomoli. She offloads it there to Tamara Lamb. Tamara Lamb now on tackle 2. Still making their way up the middle of the field are Niue. Once again, great set to be this far up the field. Opting to go out wide now through Poura Tetu. There's the fullback there, Braxton Brown, heavily involved in the first half. Some clear space out wide, but can this Fiji defense hold them? And they do there. Got to be watching here, and the ball still makes it out to the kicker. Goes in the middle of the field, but that's a knock on. So it'll be a recount in favour of a Niue. Niue now still trying to muscle their way over the try line. 2 metres away from the try line, in fact. Recount. There's the number 7. Tries to get out, and she miraculously get that ball away to her number 9. Poura Tetu. 5 metres away from the try line now. Niue, they can see some open space out wide, but they're not going to need it, as the number 11 are too strong. Kalo Lene Lo Moli powers her way over for the first points in the second half. Sun's starting to come out now as we look back in on the replay. Second row, out to second row, and heaps of space out wide to the left, but like I mentioned before, Lo Amoli did not need any help in adding another 4 points to the Niue and Kotiro team. The Niue and female team. These young girls are out here to make a statement, especially with the score 36-6, with the conversion to come. Strikes it well, just didn't have the accuracy on that one, so that score remains 36-6 in favour of Niue. The sun starting to peek its way through the clouds here. Tomanui Tera. Meanwhile, a very entertaining game there on field 1 between New Zealand Māori and Samoa. So look back in on the action now. Fiji get us back underway in this game. Niue now. Just with the ball coming towards the middle of the field. Showing a little footwork once again. The same penalty over and over, killing Fiji. They're just not finding the referee. Not finding, they're always being called offside. About the 5 penalties in this game. Let's see if they can get back to the referee on this occasion. And they do that. So Niue just waiting for the signals. And that's the number 13, Puaga Alaitina. She takes a great run up there, chewing up a few more meters, and as well as the number 17, Helena Lomoli. Lomoli is being very busy. You're not going to stop that. I'm not too sure how you can stop a charging Charity Whalongo. Running straight through with a nice dive try there to add another 4 points to a Niue. As we look back in on the replay now. Charity, she'll see her popping up on the screen, and she's just saying, hey, I'm going to dive low because I can see the line there, and you Fijian girls are probably a little bit behind the try line, so I'm going to get an easy 4 points for my team. As we see Caitlin Tohilima setting up for the conversion. Yeah, and that conversion is successful, adding another 2 points to Niue's score, so 42-6 at the moment. And obviously Fiji, they'll be wanting to tidy up their defensive effort, just with getting back on side. I've noticed about 4 or 5 penalties for the same thing. No doubt the trainers would have ran on and gave them a quick tip and saying, hey girls, we need to get back onto the ref, please. So you see the number 5 for Fiji getting this game back underway. Grace Hawili. And once again, there's no shortage of courage here from the Fijian girls. Niue is running hard at them, but Fiji is standing right in front of them. Looks like they've worked on getting back to the referee. And that was a little knock on there, spotted by the referee. So untidy play the ball. We'll give the ball back to Fiji. Right on the 40-meter line now, they've got a scrum. You've seen glimpses of what the outside backs can do in Fiji. Naturally gifted there. Obviously, the national sport is sevens. Which, no doubt, you'll probably see these young girls with the ball in hand and see if they can put on a little bit of razzle-dazzle. Number 7, she's running quick and just a little bit high. Beats one person. Tries to get past 2. Can't get away from 3. Great run there by the number 7, Paulini Rabitu. Whoa, that's just as good as the boys, if not better. The defense, the collision, and the running. The referee is saying, hey, you took maybe 1, 2, 3 steps forward. Get back and play it on the mark, please. Ooh, a little bit lucky there. Another strong run there by Vina Katoa in the number 3 jersey. Fiji now opting to go to their prop. Marianne. 20 meters away from the try line now. Fiji, they opt to spring the ball to the middle of the field. Looking both ways is the hooker, Kalian. She opts to go right. The ball's still going. A bit of a kick with a ricochet. This bounce could go anywhere, but it goes into the hand of Braxton Brown, the fullback for a Niue, getting tackled right on the 10-meter line now. Faith McLeod comes in with a nice little scoop. Gains her 10, 20 meters, and the ball comes loose. And the referee's saying, play on. And it's come loose once again. So let's see if he plays advantage or if he says a double knock on. So the ball will go back to Fiji. And he does call that a double, a knock on. He was playing advantage. Obviously, Niue with the first team to knock the ball on. Fiji grabbed it and carried on, but they knocked it on as well. So good call there from the referee, Gabriel, the man in the middle. So Fiji now with another scrum. Good 15 meters away from the try line. Which way do they go? They go back down to the right-hand side, and the ball goes down to the ground. It's still on the ground, but Fiji managed to collect their ball. And we're just going to see what the referee is actually saying. He's saying, hey, penalty, tackled without the ball in hand. So Fiji now. Just got a player down. Looks like a little bit of an injury there. Trainers are back onto the field. Yeah, so always, obviously, we're here to represent your nation. Obviously, the girls are here to win a trophy, but you know, especially for myself and the coaches and everyone around is the players' safety and is paramount. Obviously, we care about each individual. The individual comes before the game, so great to see that the medics are out there so we can carry on with the game now. So there's Fiji opting to do go 2, 3, 4 passes to the middle, and that's the number 10 there, Marianne. Tackle one now, Fiji. Still can't seem to crack the line, defense line of Niue. Niue are very solid. They're having a look out wide now. There's the 17 trucking it forward. That's Miru Walesi Lesuva. Lesuva now earning herself a penalty. That was just carrying on with the tackle, the signal from the referee. Once you make the tackle, you've obviously got to get off the player. Niue guilty of holding the player down. Tackle one now. Let's see what Fiji can produce. So, goes to the prop there and the number 9, Michaela. Michaela now plays the ball. Ball finds the middle of the field now. Fiji trying to just find a little chink in the armor of Niue. Yet to do so this far. The big number 17. Mere Wai Lesi. Once again tackled on the 10-meter, and the referee has spotted a little knock on. A little fumble, little incorrect play the ball. Just a little bit untidy there for the referee's liking, so that'll be a scrum feed in favour of Niue. Here we go now. Oh, great footwork there by Braxton Brown. She's been heavily involved in everything today. So she made a good 30 meters upfield there on the first run and the first tackle of the set. So a little bit of a injury looking like that to Lo Ramo. Great ball movement, and look at that run and an offload there by Charity Falongo. Niue now, they'll probably have to look to the left of the field because there's a few numbers there. There's 4 on 2, but Fiji come up with the loose ball. So Fiji now with the opportunity with the ball in hand to complete their set. Score a try or just get to the kick. Nice ball movement there from Fiji. Oh, great one-hand take there by the number 17, Mere Walesi. Back to the middle of the field, into the halfback. Paulini is the halfback. Fiji now just before the 40-meter line, just going lateral at the moment. Tackled on the 40-meter line now are Fiji. Ball comes out wide, out to the right-hand side. Great run going sideways though. Oh, the ball still anyone's ball here. So Fiji, some great runs at the moment, but just going lateral, going sideways. There's the number 7, Paulini Rabitu. She puts a kick downtown. Okay, the ball comes back in. Oh, great. run there by the center. But she's met in some heavy defense there is Kaylin Tohilima. Coming out wide now, can see some space out there on the left-hand edge. Do Niue. Oh, that was definitely a little bit untidy. Yeah, so the referee, he just said, hey, that was too untidy there. So that'll be a penalty back in favour of Fiji right on the halfway line. Once again, still overcast here today. So here we go now, Fiji. Just opting to throw that ball around. Looking for some space and great power. There shown by Paulini Rabitu. Nobody wants that one now. It goes to ground. Here, Pauline. The referee saying, hey, here, Pauline. That was the number 3 there. Vina Katoa. Ball's up in there. Great hands and skills there by Marianne Nabu Nituku Ni. Fiji opting to go back to the middle of the field. Ball comes loose at the moment. The centre picks the ball up. That's Marianne, the Voi. Tackled on the 40-metre line. Comes back out wide, and it's a bit of a loose ball now. Strong, solid running there by Mere Wai Lessie. Final now. Oh, great charge down. Now Fiji have got the ball back. Let's see what the referee's going to call a recount. Or was he going to say last? Yes. So it's another set of 6 here for Fiji. Getting ever so close to the try line now. Whoa. I can actually feel those bone-crunching tackles there from Niue, from where I'm sitting here in the commentary box. Once again, the danger lady of this team there in the number 7, Paulini Rabitu. Another penalty there. So a little bit of pressure on Niue at the moment. Kallian there with the tap. She opts to give it to the engine room in Michaela. Michaela now 20 metres away from the try line. Some great space from Fiji. 4 metres away from the try line. Here's the hooker, the number 9. She passes it off to the number 2, Azaria Amosa. 1 metre away from the try line now. Goes back out, trying to use the big power of the engine room there. And that's the number 8. She is still held up. And she is about a millimetre short as well. The referee saying, hey, get up, play the ball. A little bit of a disagreement there from the two players. And Fiji trying to get in there for a quick, sneaky try. Great. That's great to see. Obviously, a little bit of argy-bargy by the Fijian player and the Niuean player, but when all said and done, it's good to see them hug it out so they can get back into the game. Good sportsmanship by both of these teams. So a millimetre away from the try line now are the Fijian team. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to go herself, and she slips out, and she really deserves a try today, does the number 9, Kallian Ulu Nai'au. Great to see Fiji back on the scoreboard. As you look here, She wasn't going to pass this one. She could see a little bit of a... She can see, and she just gets straight over for that try. So a well-earned try there from Fiji. Just waiting in on the conversion now from Fiji. Right in front of the post, about a good 12 meters away from the try line as well. Just thinking about it. Maybe having a quick cut of here. Kicks it and goes straight down the middle. Putting the scores now to 42 points to 12 in favor of Niue. Once again, the sun doesn't really know what it's up to. It's coming out of the clouds and going back into the clouds. Still an overcast day here at the Bay Roskilde Vikings Rugby League Club. Beautiful day, actually, with a beautiful, passionate supporters all around the ground. All I see is positivity and cultures coming together. Obviously, Rugby League is just a vehicle to bring us all together here today. As we see Niue opt for a short kick. And this time it didn't come off for them. So Fiji now with the ball. Go back towards the middle of the field. Fiji now. Making their way up the middle of the field with a little bit of momentum on their side now as Fiji. Going close to the sideline and she gets taken over the try line. So some great work there from the Niue young ladies. So it'll be a roll the ball now, and the referee's just giving the instructions, saying, hey, this is where we are at the moment. Number 16 there, she's going to be hard to stop. Making a good 10 meters up the field there. That was Liliana Kokoa. Another good run there by one of the try scorers, Adalia Pito. Ball finds its way to the middle of the field in the number 21, Nevaeh Fitialo. 12 meters away from the try line. Once again, there's some space out there if they can get the ball out wide, and they do that with a nice, easy 4 points there for the winger. Faith McLeod to dot over, extending their lead out to 46 points to 12 in favor of Niue. As you look back in on the replay now, just having a look up, and you can see the clear pastures there on the left-hand edge, and a great ball and a great pass there by the number 14, Ramira Limatoa, to set up the number 2, Faith McLeod, for try time in the corner. Just looking here at the conversion. Bit of a difficult one, but she strikes it well. Just not well enough, so that keeps the score at 46 points to 12 in favor of a Niue. Okay, Fiji now through the number 2. getting ready to kick off, and she does that with a great kick there from Azaria Amosa. Niue now opting to pass it to Marino Sang Tafale with the first run of the set. Nice cutback play and a great run there by the number 19, Mason Renz. And the referee is going to say he spotted something here. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty. Yeah, it looks like a penalty or scrum in favor of Fiji. Just waiting for the scrum to pack down now. Ball comes in, feeding out to their danger lady once again. Solid run, but look at this defense. Fiji still standing strong is the number 10, Maria Vakaloloma. Fiji now opted to go back to the engine room in the number 17. She's been very busy today. Mere Wai Alessi Lesuva. Another hard-working prop is Michaela. She takes it forward, comes back. Short on options at the moment. Fiji, they know what they're up to. They're spinning it out wide, trying to get through, but the Niue defense is solid. Comes back towards the middle of the field, goes to the danger. Again, Fiji just making the ball do the work. A Niue defense hold firm. 20 meters away from the try line now. Fiji. Still coming, only a couple of minutes left in this second half in this game. Got to be a handover now. Niue takes the first hit up now. They don't really want to do too much down this end. They just want to just play it nice and simple, nice and easy. A great run there from Kaylin Tohilima. Some good cohesion shown by Niue with a nice step. I think she may or may not go all the way. That was the number 5, Shania Chuko. Back out wide. They're going to that left-hand edge once again, trying to go down that end of the field, and she gets over the try line. The referee likes that one. Kaylin Tohilima adds the extras and the extra 4 points, taking that out to half a century, 50 points to 12. As you look back in on the replay there, that's where they've been finding some clear pastures out there on the left-hand edge. Fiji just probably a little bit guilty of not sending troops out there. But Niue, they're showing some good ball skills and just some good all-round play to put them at 50 points. 50 points to 12 with the conversion to come. Only seconds away from the completion of this game. Just waiting for this conversion to go ahead. And there we have it there, team. We're just waiting for the conversion. Got a little bit ahead of myself because someone said there was lunch. But as we look, the referee, he's saying, Karpai, that's the end of this game. Congratulations to the Niue under-17s team. Also, congratulations to Fiji for coming out here and giving it a good shot. I really thoroughly enjoyed this game. Hopefully the viewers at home enjoyed this as well. But, yep, like the hooter, like the refs, like the players, it's time for a quick break. We'll be back shortly with our next games later on this afternoon.